Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Uzaru Jarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video we'll be taking a look at the new explosive chain battle for the global side versus the AGL legendary Super Saiyan Broly. I'm going to be talking about some effective categories and advantageous units when taking on the event to help you deal max damage. And I'll also be dropping my friend code at some point in the video, so keep an eye out for that. So if you need a new friend on Dokkan to help you deal some damage, I have quite a few of these units and I'm trying to help you guys out. So if you get there in time and I don't have my friend list full yet, you can send me a request, and if I see that, I'll try to get you added over there. So we'll get to all that information here in a minute, but real quick, I just want to let you guys know, I do have a Discord chat as well as some other social media pages. Links for those are down in the description below. If you want to go ahead and check those out, support me over there, I'd really appreciate that. And join that Discord chat because we've got an awesome community of people playing Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends, and I'm also trying to get some stuff for Genshin Impact setup as well. I've been enjoying that game and I will be likely putting out more content on that in the future. But anyway, if you need any help or you want to swap some friend codes with anybody or just want to chat about those games, the Discord chat is definitely a fun place to go do all of that. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that red subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date on future content like this. Drop a like on the video and comment down below if you have any questions or comments. So let's go ahead and hop over to Dokkan Battle here. So we can see on the explosive chain battle, the first thing we will talk about is, of course, the advantageous units and categories. So you can see in the top right of the video, I've put the three categories there: Kamehameha, Siblings Bond, and Hybrid Saiyans. So those are your three effective categories, or your advantageous categories, that you want to try to fit as many units as you can in those categories. And then also you can see these advantageous characters, or the advantageous units. So you've got basically the Goku, Gohan, and Goten that are doing the family Kamehameha, both their non-Dokkan Awakened and their Dokkan Awakened state. Now remember, for units to come into this event, for you to be able to bring them in, they need to be Z Awakened at least. But you can use the non-Dokkan Awakened and the Dokkan Awakened versions of these units. So we'll talk more about that here in a minute. You have the AGL Trunks, not too big of a deal, but the LR Gobros will be a very, quite the power unit, if you will, the star player for this event. If you have the LR Gobros, you are sitting pretty good. If you don't have them, don't worry, you'll still be able to get some good damage dealt, but I don't believe it is very possible to get very high up without LR Gobros, just because they fit all three of those categories, the effective categories, and they are an effective unit, so they just deal so much damage. They're type advantage against the Broly, so it's just, I mean, they just fit perfectly for the event. But anyway, we also have the movie Heroes Lead, Fizz Gohan, and the Strength Goku Black Zamasu. So these are all your advantageous units. So before we talk about anything else, I want to just go ahead and show you in the Baba shop, in the treasure tab, you can go over and you can actually buy. I already bought the AGL Gohan because I wanted the non-Dokkan Awakened version of him as well. I have all of these units, the Gohan as well, so the Strength, Goku, Goten, and the AGL Gohan. I have them all Dokkan Awakened and Rainbowed out, and I have their non-Dokkan Awakened states as well. And if you haven't already, they gave us this this ticket for free, the Autumn Exchange ticket, basically. You can go in and you can get each of these units, the Goku, the Gohan, and the Goten. You can get one copy of them for completely free, and if you already have them, here's the thing, is I do recommend Dokkan Awakening one copy and keeping another copy un-Dokkan Awakened, but getting them, you know, leveled up and everything like that, because you can, as far as this event is concerned, you can bring in both the non-Dokkan Awakened and the Dokkan Awakened versions of these units. As you can see here, I've got the Gohan, the Goten, and the Goku rainbowed out, and then I'm also bringing in their non-Dokkan Awakened states as well. I've got the LR Gobros, and then I've got some other Hybrid Saiyans, Kamehameha, Goku's family Gohans on the team. So that's going to be, you know, the super type units that you want to bring in for support units. And then also you've got basically your main units that you want to use for the extreme type are any of the cells. So you've got the LR cells, you've got, you know, perfect cells, and then if you don't have a team full of perfect cells, you can also use the first form cell and stuff like that. And then you have the advantageous unit, the only one for the extreme type, which is the Goku Black Zamasu. But I just wanted to show him there, but I do recommend that you bring in the pretty much any of the cells that you can because of the link category. Now, if you can get a cell that, see, this cell doesn't have Kamehameha on him. If you can get a cell that has the Kamehameha category as well, then that is much more helpful because, again, the cells that have Kamehameha category are going to be, you know, the ones that you really want to bring in because that's the effective category, or the advantageous category anyway. So basically, a team full of cells is the way to go. Now, you want to rainbow your units out as much as you can. You want to max out their super attack as much as you can. Get as much hidden potential unlocked as you can and everything like that, because that's really going to help to deal some extra oomph. Now, remember, this is just a little reminder. Most of you already probably know this, but you don't use your own units for the supports when you go into the event. You actually use your friend support units. So whoever's on your friends list, whatever teams they have set up, they can help you out. Now you can see I'm at 6%. I was a little bit higher up. I think I was at like 3 or 4%. But there's a lot of people taking on this event. This event has already been out on the JP side, so a lot of people know what they need to do. So imagine over the next 6 days, you're probably going to be fluctuating on the ranking list. So let's go ahead and look at the battle log because, actually, let's look at the battle info, my bad. So let's go ahead and look at the battle info because if you look over here on battle result, you can actually see some of the teams that people are bringing in. So this guy right here is Six-Toed Joe. He's dealt 163 million damage. That is a really high number. So you can kind of get an idea from what they are taking in. So you can see they've got LR Go Bros rainbowed out for their unit. The support units, which are the guys over here, the link units, those guys, basically everybody that I can see that's taking on the event and getting high numbers, they've got the Strength Family Kamehameha Goten and the Int LR Perfect Cells. So definitely bring those guys in if you have them as units. Bring them in for your link units. But you can see on all of the units on the list here for the supporters, his friend units, they're basically all rainbowed except for one. So again, maxing out hidden potential and super attack is going to be very important for dealing damage, and then just making sure you have the right units in here. Let's go ahead and take a look at another one. 157 million. Again, Go Bros, Go10, and the LR Int Perfect Cell. And then you can see again, they've got the Family Kamehameha units. They've got that advantageous unit with the Fizz Movie Heroes Gohan, LR Go Bros again, and the non-Dokkan Awakened version of the Strength Go10. And then again, a bunch of cells on the friend team for the Extreme. And we'll take a look at one more. 156 million. You've got the Gohan, the AGL Gohan, the LR Gohan as a link. So you don't have to use the Strength Gohan, or sorry, the Strength Goten or the Int LR cell, but you can. There are some other units that you can use kind of in their place, but those are the best recommended units. So you can see this guy has basically some Gohans and the LR Go Bros, the Family Kamehameha Goten, and then a bunch of cells on the friend list. So the point is just whatever units you have rainbowed out, put them on your friend supporters, and again, focus on the Family Kamehameha units and the Hybrid Saiyans and the Goku's family. I mean, that's pretty much, it's just going to be kind of a mix and match, and you just kind of got to go with the flow. And it is going to be trial and error. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump in here and we're going to see if we can get a new high score this time around. But again, you're over the next 6 days, even if you get a really high score and rank high right now, don't expect that you'll really be able to hold that down because, well, it's just going to be, there's going to be a lot of people going in and taking on this event. So let's go ahead and start from the top. So I've got my LR Go Bros here. That's what I'm going to be taking in because, of course, they are an advantageous unit. I already told you why they're really good for the event. But if you don't have LR Go Bros, again, get a unit that's Kamehameha Siblings Bond and Hybrid Saiyans. Because I know earlier, my bad, earlier I was saying Goku's family for something, but Siblings Bond, Kamehameha, and Hybrid Saiyans. You want to match all of those up as much as you can. And again, you can see I've got supporters here. The support units are going to be, let's go ahead and actually look through here and see if we can find, this one's a pretty good one right here. So we've got the Gohan, Goku, and Goten are all rainbowed out. We've got the advantageous unit of the Fizz Movie Heroes Gohan And then we've got the LR AGL Gohan, as well as the non-Dokkan Awakened version of the AGL Teen Gohan. So that's going to be a really good team there. And then you can see, I'll go ahead and mess around with some of these. I don't know if I can actually get it to drop down. So you see how it's flashing up there? That means that we have a really good support unit here. So that's how you want it to be. So this little blue bar, let me see if I can change it up to where I can actually get it to, wow. I'm trying to get it to where it won't be maxed out. So I can kind of show you here. There we go. Okay, so basically you can see that here, the chain power bar up there. You want to make it so it goes all the way to the top and flashes like that, where it has like the white line going across. That means you're going to max out that damage. And you can see in the details here how many of these categories and everything like that are matching up, and it'll show you a grand total for all of that. Let's go ahead and look at the extreme type here. So again, you want as many perfect cells as you can, and also try to get them rainbowed out if possible, so you can do max damage. So let's go ahead and see here. That one's not too bad from Nano. There's a few to choose from here. Again, you want to try to stick with all cells. You can see a lot of people have done some other stuff here. And I'm just going to tell you right now, if I see that your friend units aren't very effective, and I'm full on box space, I might have to clear some space for people who do have it. But that doesn't mean that, if you fix it or whatever, send me a message on Discord or anything like that, and let me know. You can go over to the Dokkan help section, and we can help you get all of the teams figured out. There's a shout out to Havohai. He's got a decent team there. Tempting to use that one, but there might be some better options here, because he doesn't have a lot of the really high damage dealing units on there. We might stick with it. Let's go ahead and see. So you can look through here. We've got links of 48, 2, and 23. We've got 52 and 27. So yeah, actually, you know what? Let's go with Havohai's. Let's just give it a shot and see if we can do some max damage. So again, take your time picking those teams, and there's one last thing that is important. You want to make sure, of course, that you have all of that, all of those 2 bars for the battle power. You want them filled up, and then there's one more thing that you've got to do. So as you go in here, you'll see them all boost up, and then Broly's going to charge at you. You have very little time. You want to pick as quick as you can. Try to get the family Kamehameha units on there. Pick those 3 units and make sure they match. That way, when they go in, they'll fight off Broly, and you can see that they're not getting just punched away. So basically, they're buying time for your unit to gather enough ki. You'll get this full power on the bottom of the screen, and then it'll show their super attack animation. So that is the best way to go about it, and hopefully see if we can get, there we go. So 118 million, not too bad. We didn't get a new high score, unfortunately, but that's going to be how you're going to do it. So you just kind of rinse and repeat until you get a friend unit or some friend units that are rainbowed out, and you've got your units maxed out as much as you can for the main attacker and the support units. And then again, you're just going to have to rinse, repeat, and try your best to get up there on the rankings for the leaderboard. So again, if you have any other questions, you can go ahead and you can go over to that. You can either drop a comment down below, or you can go over to the Discord chat, and we've got the Dokkan help channel over there. So hopefully you guys did find some useful information, but if you need more help, you can definitely do any of that stuff. But if you did like the video today, go ahead and drop a like, comment down below again with any of those comments or questions, and again, just hang in there, keep trying, rinse, repeat. Sooner or later, you'll get some higher scores. You'll do some trial and error. You'll find what units work best on your team and which ones don't. But yeah, you just kind of got to play with it a little bit, and sooner or later you'll get some good scores. Now, mind you, if you at least get, I would say, above 10% on the leaderboard by the time this is all over, that's still a really good place to sit. So don't necessarily aim for 1%. If you can't, just aim for at least 10% or higher, and you'll still get some really good rewards. So anyway, that's everything for the video today. Make sure you're checking out those links in the description below for the Discord chat and those social media pages. And again, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that red subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date on future content like this. Best of luck to each and every one of you guys, and as always, I appreciate you checking out the video today. We'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.